Hello, my name is Ajaxpost and this is the Dynasty Chronicles, episode number 6, where we've got our Slade family out and about in the town of Hidden Springs, doing all sorts of different and interesting things. There's a spring festival going on. It is Love Day in the town, in the spring season, obviously, really. And today I think is going to be an interesting challenge for me to keep everything moving along and my little family doing what I want them to do. Yet last time I had two groups. There was the main family group at the Spring Festival, which was Carl and the three daughters, and Malia, as we can see here, was at the bakery, meeting up with a friend, Jennifer Boswick. Now, what I've set them about doing is actually splitting them up into smaller groups. So we've got Malia going home to carry on some gardening. There's some harvesting and stuff needs doing there. It's their nice set of plants. Carl has an urgent bladder need. He's still at the Spring Festival with Desiree, the youngest daughter. I've just set those two up to do slightly different things on the same lot. Meanwhile, our oldest daughter Debra had met up at the Spring Festival with her boyfriend Johnny Christensen, and it occurred to me, wouldn't it be nice when the game catches up with me to send them away to the movie theatre, to the cinema, to the little theatre picture house, I'll get the name right eventually, and watch a movie for a little date, an afternoon date out. So they're on their way there, I hope. And finally, middle daughter Dolly had a wish to collect another snake. They've already got a snake in the house, but she's aiming to be a zoologist as a lifetime wish. So she's going to need to start collecting these little minor pets and so on. Now we managed to find one a little way away, so I've sent her off to watch it and then catch it, and hopefully that should all work out. I have a feeling I'm going to have to keep up with all these different people to make sure they do what I expect them to do. So let's get the game going and make sure everyone's on track. So that there, the game will start again in a moment. No, they've got out. Where are they? I have no idea where they are. Oh, there's a there's a little clothes shop here. I didn't realise Debra had a particular fancy for clothes. And what are her traits? Just to remind us. I'm not seeing clothes shopping fashion sense in there. Maybe this is what happens if you save the game and start it again. It just decides to reset your instructions, which is rather annoying of it, to say the least. So we're going to stop her doing that, most definitely. I want to get her to the cinema, which is here, with boyfriend Johnny. Let's get them going again. So, okay, now Malia is apparently still en route. That's it, she's in the car, off back home. Should check what the others are doing. Carl, we should perhaps not be interrupting him. Yes, he's busy, thank you, behind the walls, sorting his situation out. Desiree is in here. There she is. She's playing in the playhouse, and Dolly. Yes, I know. Yesterday she was out doing work experience, so we didn't let her do her homework, but she seems to be really keen on doing it. I'd rather you didn't. I want you to get that snake. This must be something. I don't think I've noticed this before, with it resetting some of your instructions when you reload a saved game. Right, let's find that snake again. It was over here somewhere now. She does have the collection helper. That's it here. That's it, so just pinpoint that. And the one she was after, there it is. Thank you, Error Trap. Faith. Once again, an error trap when some poor sim has been caught out by, I don't understand his parent. His parent is a car again. It was somebody else last time. This Sims 3 game can be quite curious. Okay, right, we'll watch it to start with. I don't know how slippery some of these snakes are, and then catch it. Right. Well, let's get them back in that car and get themselves off. Thank you. To the cinema. Okay, where's Malia? So I'm probably going to be flipping around the map a bit here. Marsh here. It's not a very fast car, this one, is it? I wonder if there's a way of speeding it up. Some vehicles, I think there's a fire engine, can't you? If you work on that, there's an option to improve the speed of it. Oh, yes, something else exciting I've got to tell you. Well, I think it's exciting. What's the game doing? I've asked it to stop. There was me saying in my very last video episode that my computer handles the Sims 3 reasonably well, and here you can see it lagging and stopping and pausing. I think it just happens, it does this when the game's just started. Once it gets into its stride, it'll pick up quite nicely. What I've done here, I've built an extra story on their home. They were running out, if you saw the previous videos, they only had the ground floor, and with 5 of them in there, it was a bit of a squeeze. So I've actually extended their house upwards. So they've all got bedrooms upstairs with a new, very smart new bathroom, and downstairs is a proper lounge area, an extended kitchen diner area. And I'll take you on a proper tour of the house a little bit later, but I think what I want to do first off here is just get the family doing what I want them to do. Okay, so Malia is actually at home. Now while she's here, I could check her needs. She's hungry, but I think we'll deal with that. No, we'll deal with that later. I don't care. I want you to harvest your goodies here from the garden. Oh, Carl is dancing. Desiree is still playing. Let's leave them for a moment. I think they're happy at the Spring Festival. I just want to make sure these other 2 girls are actually going to the right place. Excellent, they've arrived at the cinema. Okay, right, now to watch the screen down here, I think I said when I first introduced this venue to you in one of the early videos, there are 3 screens downstairs, all colour coded, and they need to buy the right colour ticket to get into that screen. Now, which screen shall we go to? Is red a romantic colour? It's a passionate colour, isn't it? Yep. Let's buy a ticket. Now, this is going to be interesting because Johnny isn't a member of the family. What I think I need to do, because he'll need a ticket to get past the turnstiles to get into the cinema, I'll need to gift him, because I can't place it in his inventory, so I'll need to gift him the ticket. So if Debra then goes down to the screen, he should then follow her into that, and they can then watch their movie. Okay, so she'll buy tickets. Where's Dolly? Right, that's lovely. Dolly is on her way to watch her snake. Right, everything appears to be going on fine. Once again, it wasn't the last, was it? I think it was the 3rd or 4th episode we had a trouble with our clerks not turning up for their shifts. Well, they'll take care of that. Right, so we want 2 red tickets. Thank you very much. So let's get back to her. Okay, so I think if she can gift Johnny Give a gift, that's it. So can she give a gift? Oh, dear me. She has got a lot of stuff I hadn't noticed. What, she's got the walkie-talkie. She must have collected a lot of. I can't explain her inventory. Oh, this is outrageous. So she must have picked up a lot of stuff at university. Is all I can say. I didn't realise she was a kleptomaniac as well. Oh dear. Well, some of this actually might have been gifts through the mailbox. Being online, of course, some of my other Simmer friends, and we will share gifts between our Sims. So there might be some of those that she's picked up from the mailbox. Okay. So she's going to give him a gift of a ticket. Oh, he loves that. Thank you. Okay. Oh, right. That's right. Good news. So the first thing I think we had Malia doing in the last episode was actually putting all her harvest from the previous days up for sale. That's done remarkably well. She has sold 3,416 simoleons worth. Only been charged 1 simoleon in consignment fees. That'll be for her suave seller, and there's another lifetime reward as well, I think, which reduces that charge, which is all handy. Oh, that's a very nice reward. And that, excellent, has given her a cash reward of 1,500 simoleons and promoted her to the new title of Seed Sower for her contribution to gardening and selling of her produce, which I do believe was one of her wishes. So that's gone from there. She wants to buy something worth 100. We can probably do that. Okay, now just staying slight diversion, staying with Debs and Johnny. Let's get her down to see a movie, and we're going into the red screen. Let's share one of these love seats at the back. No, not you, Malia. Debra. Johnny thinks Debra is okay. She's more than okay. She's wonderful. So if I can get you down there, then Johnny will either follow or she can call him down. And while she's making her way down into the cinema screens, here's Dolly making her way. Oh, there's butterflies there as well. She could collect those. She's watching her snake. Good, that's nice. Okay, Desiree and Carl seem to be happy. Oh, I didn't mean to click on Des. I didn't particularly want to come back here. Ah, look. Yay! She's having a great old time. On the playhouse, her needs are looking fine. They're getting a bit hungry, so they might. Well, I give them some. I might give them some food from the festival, though they do have probably some spare veggie burgers and that super spicy chili con carne left over from the previous days. Malia's. Oh, that's interesting. I've got an unfinished room. I wonder why that is. That's in the green. I'll deal with that in a moment. Let's keep. I want to keep an eye, particularly on Debra. Okay, so she's sat down in the cinema. What's Johnny up to? He's looking at the schedule of films being shown. Well, you don't need to know that. Right, so she'll just call him down. You're going to come down? No, this is it. He should have as a gift the red ticket, which gets him through the turnstile. Excellent. And she's critiquing the fire exit sign. That's splendid. Okay. So, honest. It's obviously just reminding ourselves of her traits. Which one? Perceptive? Is that the one that always critiques? Or is it the avant-garde? I don't know. Yes, it is the avant-garde, perhaps. Everything she sees. I mean, to be honest, everything that has been built, has been designed, has been created. It not only fulfills a function, it has some design aesthetics as well. Even an exit sign, a fire exit sign. Someone's had to put some really careful thought into how that design works, so that people understand it and know exactly what to do when the need arises. So yes, absolutely everything is worthy of assessment in an artistic way, I suppose. Well, that's what I think she's doing anyway. Right, now are they both going to sit down? Ah, lovely. Right. Now, because, and I'm going to say it again, because of the age difference, we can't have them making out and doing romantic stuff here. No. But we'll do a quick gossip, and then what we'll do, shall I bring the walls up so you can see the inside of this? There you go. So that's the inside of their movie screen. And that's the blue room, and that's the green room. Coming into the red room because it's slightly bigger, so it's easier for me to get the camera moving around. Okay, so they're having a gossip. We can then watch a movie. It's Love Day, Spring Festival. She's out here with her boyfriend. Only one choice to make, I think. A rom-com. Let's do that. Okay, now while they're doing that, I'll just switch over to the house and just check on Malia, because we know her needs are getting a bit urgent here. Ah, yes, and coming into the greenhouse, I guess that is the unfinished room, because I've not painted the inside of the greenhouse. I'll do that off screen, as it were. We should remove that, because as you may recall, my lovely and very helpful friend Frozen OJ told me all about these grass rugs from the Into the Future expansion pack. So it's no longer just plain ground here, so we're not getting an unfinished moodlet because of that. Oh, more dead plants. She'll deal with them later. I think once she's done this, she's still harvesting. I think, yes, Malia, you deserve a meal. So this is a first look inside our redesigned home. You can see the kitchen and the dining room with a new big table. There's 5 of them, so there's now at least room for them, and perhaps a boyfriend or two to sit around the table as well. I've created a separate lounge area for them, a nice cosy warm space for them to watch their little TV. I'm not entirely happy with the layout of that room yet. That table, for example, I think I could do with rearranging that. And here's a kind of study playroom which I've put in here, where the old shower room used to be. Now this is going to be interesting. I put in laundry. I don't tend to do laundry in my games because it just takes an extra lot of caring for, that you've actually got to clear the hampers and do the washing and the drying and the rest of the stuff. But I'll put it in here for now, see how it goes, see how annoyed and frustrated I get with it. It'll be an interesting little thing just to see how it works in the game with 5 characters to play with. So I put hampers in all their bedrooms and the bathroom and stuff, so hopefully there won't be too much laying of clothes across floors, so that should be okay. And I snuck in a very little downstairs toilet in here as well. The main bathroom, as we'll see, is upstairs, but I'll take you upstairs later. For the moment, we just want to get Malia fed. And you can eat leftovers, and there's a veggie burger. You can have that. What if I'll leave Carl. I'm kind of ignoring Carl and Desiree for the moment. We'll come back to them and sort them out, bring them back home. I think they've had a long day out of the festival, actually, so it might be worth bringing them back sometime soon. But the big news is Deborah's on her way to watch a movie, but the big news is that Dolly has captured her king snake. Oh, excellent. The scarlet king snake, particular snake, is rare amongst other species in its suborder. Now that is good news. Oh, and another missing register clerk. Okay. Oh, and that's remember all those minutes ago we gave Johnny a gift of a red ticket. It's very thoughtful. Actually, it was kind of necessary. But if he thinks it's a lovely, thoughtful gift, then I'm okay with that. Okay, let's get Dolly home. Oh, she's hungry as well now, having gone all the way out there to get her snake. Can I capture those butterflies? There were some butterflies around here earlier, weren't there? Oh, there they are. No, don't go. What's she doing? What is she doing? What's that? What's she doing? Oh, bless her. Oh, she's such a good girl. She's going to really hate me stopping her doing her homework. There you are. Catch butterflies instead. We'll get you home, get you fed, and then we'll see if you've got time left to do your homework at the end of the day. I mean, you've got school tomorrow, so it's probably worth doing some of it. Go on, they're in. Which one? She's caught a mission blue butterfly, valued at 37 simoleons, an uncommon find. That's good. She's got some fairly good catches now for her collection. So, yeah, I think it's time to get you home, and I'll just set up her next activity, which will be getting fed. Yeah. Hopefully there's some veggie burger still left. Oh, the other thing I always like to have a back door in the house as well, so they don't have to go wandering all the way around the front of the house. Oh, she hasn't. Did I not tell her to harvest here to start with? And she singularly ignored my instruction. That woman's got a mind of her own. I'm not sure I like that. Okay, so that's the home couple dealt with. Let's go back to the movies. Right. So what's Deborah up to? She's about to watch a movie, and she's going to ask Johnny to watch it with her. Ooh, are they going to get ideas? And that's the film finished. Okay, so how are they doing? Her needs are pretty average at the moment. So what I'll let her do here, I think, is they can talk about the movie that they've just watched, ask about the show. Is that they'll talk about movies? Let's talk about. I think that should be about the show. Let's look at them. Let's face them on. There we go. Let's put the walls back up. Whoops. Well, he looks a bit worried, doesn't he? I wonder if he's thinking, what is she thinking? And she's thinking, oh, I've got ideas. I want to marry this boy. Why not? Well, they're perhaps both a bit young for thinking marriage, but you never know. True love, it's there. Anyway, so let's concentrate on what they're going to be doing. Let's see. More. Talk about the movies. I think we can share a secret here as well. Anything else we want to do? I think that will do. What we can do then, actually, can we get them home as well? I honestly can't remember if I think Johnny has turned up at their house. Not in the video Let's Play series, but earlier in the story on the blog. But I think yes. Now, do I need to invite him over? I'm not sure what that instruction does, but we'll do that, and then we'll send her home. Now they're still in the group, so regardless, I think he should follow her back to their home, and then if they're hungry, she may well be hungry by then. I don't know about Johnny here, can't tell. That'll be a nice way to end the day, I think, to get them home. So let's take care of that. Let's also get Dad, who's the older, and Desiree, the youngest. They must be getting tired by now. It's nearly 6:30. I think it's most definitely time for them to go home. Where is Desiree? Oh, she's up there still. Now they're not actually officially a group here, are they? So I don't know if they'll go home together. Well, let's call her over. Can he call her over? He can pinch her cheeks. Oh, don't you love it when it's usually an aunt that does that, isn't it? Well, let's call her over to dance anyway. So once she's down here with him, then we can get them home together. Ooh, loving the tunes. Okay, let me just check while Desiree makes way over. They're all okay at home. Dolly's on her way. Deborah's still at the cinema. Okay. Oh, she's not going to get too close. Why not? Okay. And I want him to pinch her cheeks. What's this going? She's not expecting this. He's coming closer. He's going for a hug, a chat. Oh. She's oh. It looked like she really wasn't up for that, but we've got pluses anyway on the relationship. Oh, that is so sweet. Strangely enough, Carl has just learned that Desiree is adventurous. I would have thought he might have known that already, and that she is disciplined. Well, who knew that merely pinching a child's cheek unlocks the secrets of their traits? I'm very, very curious. Okay, sorry, right, let's right, stop laughing at them and get them home. Why isn't he not going home? I want him to go home. Do I? I'll let you go home. He doesn't want to go home. Well, that is curious. I don't like that. I wonder if he does. Why can't he go home? He's got the car and everything, hasn't he? So I'm not quite sure how Desiree's going to make it. I am looking at his inventory. Yeah, he's got the car and all. Maybe if I'll go home and demand that he returns. Oh, interesting. Dolly's come in the back door. Oh, I wonder if I need to. I'll set. Maybe that was the. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't really. I don't know. Can you tell which one's a? Presumably, then that one is treating as the front door. I don't want that. This one should be the front door. Okay. Right, Carl. Right, he's coming back to eat. So I hope he does that. Hello. Oh no, I forgot. Malia loves to exercise any autonomous action that is standing in front of the TV and doing her stretches. And she's changed out of her everyday clothes and dropped them on the floor. I don't want a hamper in there. Okay, so what condition? She's actually in reasonably good nick. Well, she can do that. She obviously loves exercising. Who am I to deny her? Alright, Okay, so Dolly is going to eat. Carl and Desiree are on the way back. Oh, she's coming on a bicycle. I didn't know she had a bicycle. I think they get one anyway, don't they, by default. Sorry, Dolly's there. Are they still watching that movie? Obviously long credits on this one. Oh, and there's somebody must have come in here and here to watch some other movies. Oh, there's someone in the green screen. Oh, so they saw that and didn't like it. So they're having a lovely time. Ah, they are such a good couple. Oh, I like that. Why aren't there more foods that you can eat with your hands? Then no one would have to do dishes. That is a thought I approve of. Right, she's going home now. Hopefully Johnny will follow her. Right, Dolly's finished eating, presumably. Oh, Desiree's going to bed, is she? She's looking at... No, I don't think I want her to bed yet. Right, it looks like this is going to be a good place to bring the story to a conclusion for this episode. No, let's get you eating. I want you to eat. Oh, they're all staring at the fridge. They've had a fridge for a while now, at least a day. It's not that new, surely. No, is there any veggie burger left for Desiree? Actually, what can we get? Dolly wants to do... Oh, right, I bought an extra terrarium. Another word I'm not terribly good at saying. For another snake. So let's put that snake in there, and then she can play with Franny, her original snake, which I think is this wish here. Play with a snake. Well, she might talk to Carl as well at some point. Oh, we're going to need containers for these butterflies she's been collecting. I'll buy those off screen, as it were. I shall set up. I was wondering, in fact, whether I have her keep her collection downstairs or upstairs. There's a fairly large landing area on the top of the stairs, which might serve as a sort of collection room, collection space. But I might leave them down here, or I might actually, depending on how well the laundry thing goes, I might turn that into her little home zoo as time goes on. But we'll see how this new house works anyway for them before I start making decisions on what I'm going to change. I've only just built it. Right. So I think they're all doing okay. Carl's just going to eat. Dolly's going to do the snaky thing. Right, and Debra should be on her way home. So what I'll do is we'll bring this little episode to a close here. Everyone's had a really good day at the Spring Festival. We've got a new snake, so Dolly's moving forwards with her collection. She's now she's got 2 out of her 20 pets towards her lifetime wish. Do butterflies count as pets? I'm not sure they do. We'll see when I house them in their little little butterfly houses later. So next time we'll just wrap up. We'll have Johnny come home with Debra in a moment. We'll deal with them, and then we'll start on another day in the next episode. And I thank you for watching again. And if you have anything, comments to make, any observations, anything you'd like me to see if I can do with my Slade family here, moving them forward, please do let me know through the comments down below on YouTube, or indeed on the forum page on the Sims 3 forums. It'd be lovely to hear from you. But anyway, for now, from me, Ajaxpost, this is the end of episode 6 in the Dynasty Chronicles, and bye for now.